Police officers, what is the saddest thing you have experienced throughout your career? As a relatively young police officer in a well-known southern city, my partner and I responded to a medical call in a middle-class neighborhood around 7 or 8 o'clock. Normally in such calls we're just there to control traffic, keep gawking neighbors out of the way of the medics, and to protect EMS if they are threatened. In this instance, the call turned out to be anything but normal. As soon as we got out of the car, we heard unearthly screams from what turned out to be the mother of an 18-month-old baby who was the subject of the call. It seems the baby boy had been crying, gee, imagine, which frustrated the mom's live-in boyfriend, who was also the baby's father. So unimaginable. He picked up his son and went to work snapping the long bones in each of the boys' limbs, breaking both arms and both legs, before walking out of the house without a word and driving away. Surprisingly to me, the baby was not screaming loudly as I expected, but whimpering and making what sounded like gasping noises. We escorted the ambulance to the hospital to get more information from mom at the ER. We saw tears in the eyes of both paramedics and some of the ER staff, even as they quickly tended to the baby. Once we were finished and gave dispatch all the details to put out an APB for the father, my partner and I sat in our car in the hospital parking lot, tears rolling down our faces, no words spoken. We finished the shift rather subdued. Even though it was way past my own daughter's bedtime and she was sound asleep when I got home, I couldn't stop myself from scooping her out of her crib for a long hug. My wife stood at the door, looking both confused and concerned because of the near universal rule that once she's asleep, you don't disturb the baby. Though lacking details, when she saw the tears in my eyes, she understood, as she always seemed to. My joy was palpable the next day when I got a call that the alleged boyfriend had been apprehended. I can only pray there is a special place in hell for someone who can purposely and apparently without sentiment inflict such injuries on a helpless infant who was simply communicating a need in the only way he could. Be why the way this occurred decades ago, and I saw a lifetime of suffering in many other calls, but this one above all remains emotional for me. I hope that little boy grew up to be a man his father never was.